All right, welcome Forex traders. Happy Sunday evening or afternoon or morning, depending on where you're at in the world. Hope you're all doing well. All right, folks, so one open trade right now. Euro pound basically around break even here going into Sunday night, which is Monday, obviously. Again, good seasonal short here. Looking to see if we can hit profit target one in the next day or so, and then we'll obviously eliminate our risk. Okay, so again, got in on that on Friday it was, and looking to hit profit target one here, hopefully in the next 24, 48 hours. Be nice. All right, Mexican peso, if you remember last week, folks, we came up, we hit profit target two, actually came up right above here. My ultimate goal was to get right around 1930 or so. It never came up and that much, and then it wicked down. Folks, with some of these more exotic pairs, you'll get these type of wicks. Okay, so that doesn't surprise me. And then I told you on Friday or Thursday night, actually, I think it was, that I was moving my stop on my last third of my lot to profit target one. So I did get stopped out on that last portion of my trade at the original profit target one. So again, solid trade here. I am now flat. I will look to re-enter though, folks. So once we get a retracement, a little bit more of a retracement possibly, then start curving back up, we'll go right back in on this US Mexican peso. So what am I looking for this week? Some others. Aussie US dollar, folks, typically it's the next 4 to 6 weeks can be very bearish. Unfortunately, it started a little early, so we're overextended. As you know, I won't chase that. But this week, if we can get a pullback to the middle band, we do have quite a bit of news coming out this week that can happen. I will look to enter short on Aussie US dollar. Same with the Kiwi yen, folks. It's typically bearish now through the third week of May. So if we can get a pullback, it started early. If we can get a pullback, kind of like the Aussie US dollar, we'll look to short this. And then lastly, as far as updates, I'm looking at quite a few pairs, but I just wanted to spotlight a few. The US dollar, Hong Kong dollar. Okay, good seasonal long coming into play. I'm not going to go long yet. I want to see what it does Sunday night into Monday, and then I may end up going long Monday night. You can see there's probably the amount that you're going to be able to make off this trade is still pretty decent, but you can see the support line right here, right? It basically is topping right at that 785. I mean, if you go back further, I don't even know if it's broken 785. So that's obviously huge support. So what we look at doing is, putting all of our profit targets before that 785 and let it come in. At some point, it will probably break over this. Doing more research, and probably some government intervention going on right there or something, folks. But we don't want to play with that. We'll make our money before that and get out. And then once it does break that, if it ever does, right, then we'll have, more room to run. But in all honesty, there may be some, the government might be stepping in at that point. I have to do some research on that. Typically, I don't get into fundamentals too much. But, this was a trade that, remember around December, we went long. Made some great money on that. Well, and then it's been going sideways. It came down, and now we're looking at heading up. So I love to trade this pair, usually 1 or twice a year. I'll get some good setups on the U.S. Hong Kong dollar, and let's see if we can cash in on this one as well. So I'll keep you posted. All right, folks, if you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to reach out. See you in the next update. Good luck.